you salt the water,
You're
but
right, you do butter after.
you might want to cut that out, you guys.
No, you can do that.
I don't think you ever butter water.
Yes, you do.
Hey guys, it's us again, back with a brand new video. Today we'll be talking about Hailey Bieber and how she was called racist. Hailey Rode Baldwin Bieber is an American model, media personality, and socialite. Baldwin trained as a ballet dancer, but her dancing career ended due to an injury. She's been featured in major ads for Guess, Ralph Lauren, and Tommy Hilfiger. Baldwin is a daughter of Stephen Baldwin and niece of Alec Baldwin. She's married to Canadian singer Justin Bieber and lives in Waterloo, Ontario, Canada. Baldwin was born in Tucson, Arizona, to actor Stephen Baldwin, the youngest of the Baldwin brothers, and graphic designer Kenya Deodato Baldwin. Her mother is a Brazilian of Italian and Portuguese descent, and her father is of English, Irish, Scottish, French, and German descent. Baldwin's maternal grandfather is the Brazilian musician Yumia Deodato. Baldwin was homeschooled as a child. She attended American Ballet Theatre in New York through her teen years. Baldwin was named after Halley's Comet. Baldwin's first career aspiration was to become a professional classic ballet dancer, but her training ended due to a foot injury. She performed for the Miami City Ballet before her injury. Baldwin and Justin Bieber had briefly dated from December 2015 to January 2016, before splitting, then reconciled in May 2018. The couple got engaged in July 2018 and confirmed in November 2018 that they were married. The first modeling agency Baldwin signed with was Ford Models. She initially appeared in magazines such as Tatler, Love, V, and ID. In October 2014, Baldwin made her runway debut walking for Topshop and French fashion designer Sonia Rykiel. In December 2014, she was involved in a photo session for Love magazine, which also produced a short movie shot by photographer Daniel Jackson. In January 2015, Baldwin was photographed for American Vogue and in March for Teen Vogue. In April, she shot her first magazine cover for Jalouse magazine alongside male model Lucky Blue Smith. In the same month, she was involved in two further cover shoots for the Dutch edition of L'Officiel and the American edition of Wonderland magazine, and was also pictured in editorials for Miss Vogue. In July 2015, she was featured in Ralph Lauren advertising alongside Australian singer Cody Simpson, and in October, returned to the runway for Tommy Hilfiger and Philip Plein. In January 2016, Baldwin appeared in a Ralph Lauren campaign and shot an editorial for the Korean edition of Vogue. In the same period, she was also shot for Self magazine and filmed for a commercial of clothing brand H&M, which was released in the Coachella Music Festival period in April. In March 2016, Baldwin signed a contract with high-profile New York modeling agency IMG Models, and in May appeared on the cover of Marie Claire, who described her as a fresh face. The American cover was also released as the July cover of the Dutch edition of Marie Claire. In June, Baldwin walked for Moschino alongside high-profile supermodels such as Miranda Kerr, Alessandra Ambrosio, Jordan Dunn, and Chanel Iman, and in the same month she also made her debut in advertising for Guess. During the summer of 2016, Baldwin was photographed and filmed for an UGG footwear campaign alongside supermodel Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. Along with Joan Smalls, Baldwin was also the face of Karl Lagerfeld's limited edition North American clothing line entitled Love from Paris. Baldwin also appeared in editorials for Glamour magazine and Italian Vogue. In September, she took part in New York Fashion Week, walking for Tommy Hilfiger, Prabal Gurung, Jeremy Scott, Tory Burch, and Matty Bovan. In London, she made a personal appearance at a pre-London Fashion Week party at Stradivarius, where she provided social media presence via selfies and tweets. She then walked for Julianne MacDonald in LFW. During Milan Fashion Week, Baldwin walked for Dolce & Gabbana, and in Paris Fashion Week, she walked for Elie Saab. Baldwin also appeared in advertising for Prabal Gurung Sport. Later that year, she featured in campaigns for Guess's holiday collection and Australian label Sass & Bide. In November 2016, Baldwin was on the cover of the Australian edition of Harper's Bazaar and featured in a French Elle editorial. In 2017, Baldwin featured on the cover of Spanish Harper's Bazaar alongside male model John Cortajarena and the British edition of Elle. Justin Bieber and his wife Hailey have landed themselves in hot water as an old clip featuring the two being racially insensitive on Instagram Live has resurfaced. Twitter has been divided over the incident. Some are campaigning to cancel the couple, while others are defending the duo, saying that it was a light-hearted joke on stereotypes and cannot be taken seriously. In the specific clip that has upset lots of people on the internet, Justin Bieber can be seen wearing a hat and a bright loose shirt that he comments on. The 27-year-old artist says he looks like Fidel Castro and follows up by saying that he looks like a Cuban drug lord. The couple can be seen bantering and having a conversation with a lot of stereotypes in the video. The thing she said was, "I wasn't going to say Fidel Castro, but I was going to say you look like a Mexican. A Cuban drug lord, yeah." There's more too. The Baby singer then goes into a crude Italian impression saying "give me the money," which Hailey then mocks and adds to by saying "it's me, Mario," while making the pinched finger gesture that is commonly associated with Italians. People on Twitter said things like Justin and Hailey Bieber both being racist doesn't surprise me in the slightest. They both have racist pasts, so they definitely deserve each other. I can't stand either of them. While the couple may have angered many people on the internet, there are a few people out there in the minority who believe the incident is blown out of proportion and that people are reaching to make them look bad. Justin Bieber is apologizing for hurtful things he's said in the past. In an Instagram post Wednesday with an image of the words "Stand Against Racism," the singer, 25, addressed his past mistakes around race. "When I was young, I was uneducated and found myself saying really hurtful things, not knowing the power of my words," he wrote. "Racism is still very prevalent, and I want to use my voice to remind we are all human beings and all of equal value before God." Though he didn't say what he was referring to, fans will remember that the singer offended when two videos surfaced in 2014 of him saying the N-word and mentioning the KKK. In an earlier post, he shared a more general message addressing his past actions. "I'm determined this holiday season to take ownership of all my shortcomings and work on them for myself and the ones I love," he said. What is your goal? Bieber's comments also come at the same time that his wife, the former Hailey Baldwin, announced an art auction they're organizing. The Biebers, who tied the knot last year, celebrated with a wedding September 30th in South Carolina. The happy couple and several famous friends posted photos of the festivities to Instagram at the time after the festivities. Justin shared two black and white photo booth shots of him and Hailey kissing, with a design in the upper left-hand corner that read, "The Biebers, September 30th, 2019. "My bride is fire," he captioned the photo. In the picture, Hailey wore her hair pulled back in a low bun, showing off her Tiffany & Co. diamond earrings. Her wedding bling was also on full display on her ring finger in the sweet snapshots. Although Hailey Baldwin has no plans of getting pregnant in the near future, she and Justin are on the right track regarding their parenting philosophies already. She also claimed that no matter when she decides to start a family, they will be raised on the ideals of equality. They will be raised knowing how to treat people, why we don't say certain things, and why we respect and acknowledge and give credit where credit is due. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you like this content, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.